Another Florida law under legal scrutiny tonight.
Civil rights groups have filed a federal lawsuit to halt Florida's new immigration policy, calling it unconstitutional.
Capitol reporter Farrah Saunders is in Tallahassee with the details as this summer's tide of litigation continues to rise.
On behalf of the Farmworkers Association of Florida and a handful of its members, this lawsuit targets Governor Ron DeSantis, Attorney General Ashely Moody, and other state prosecutors. The more than 30-page complaint alleges Florida's new immigration law exceeds state authority for immigration issues and violates equal protections under the U.S. 14th Amendment. Attorneys calling for a judge in Florida's Southern District to block it and declare the policy unconstitutional, saying the law is vague and, quote, inflicts enormous harm on people's ability to go about their daily lives.
All right, here we go, guys.
DeSantis made the immigration law a cornerstone of his 2023 goals and is now touting it on the campaign trail for president. The law increases penalties for knowingly hiring or transporting undocumented in the state, requires hospitals track immigration status, voids out-of-state driver's licenses for undocumented, plus further funds that controversial migrant relocation program. All of it an effort, Republicans say, to deter illegal immigration in the Sunshine State.
We're protecting Floridians with the full extent of our powers to do that, but it's sad. It's sad to see what's happened. It's sad to see these images of the lawlessness.
Legal experts not affiliated with the lawsuit think plaintiffs have a solid legal question on their hands. Immigration attorney Renata Castro suggested Florida may have indeed overstepped its authority.
States have major powers except in areas of the law that are of exclusive jurisdiction of the federal government, and immigration enforcement and control is one of them.
And if plaintiffs get a favorable ruling, it may also impact the governor's White House bid. Politics professor Josh Scacco says legal defeats are stacking up and creating fodder for DeSantis rivals.
It actually opens up his flank to a potential attack, either from Donald Trump or from one of his other primary opponents, that the governor cannot pass legislation that survives constitutional muster.
Whether immigration reform will be the next Florida law to get blocked remains to be seen, now waiting on the courts to weigh in.
And Forrest joins us live now for a little more context on this. Obviously, this is a big moment for the group challenging the law. What do you think the time frame or even how quickly a decision could come down one way or the other here, Forrest?
That is the million-dollar question, and it always is with these legal challenges, and we really just don't have a clear picture yet of how it's all going to unfold. I can tell you that whenever a group is seeking some kind of preliminary injunction, it sort of depends on the judge. Here in the Northern District of Florida, judges like Judge Hinkle will often try to speed things up and maybe get one of those injunction hearings in a month or so, but there's a lot going on in the Southern District of Florida right now. Of course, they have the indictment of a former president to consider, so maybe that's slowing things down. We'll just have to wait and see how this all plays out.
Our Forrest Saunders reporting live for us in Tallahassee tonight. Forrest, thank you.